Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Shaping Your Future. Today I want to answer a question that I get a lot when it comes to prioritizing what is most relevant and valuable about the future. Now, it's easy for so many of us to get distracted by the latest shiny new flashy object that more often than not overpromises and underdelivers. Now, what I'm going to share with you today will help you avoid what I like to call the shiny new object syndrome. Now, you see, today we have more distractions available to us than ever before. And this does not play well with our natural inclinations to find a workaround or a shortcut to our end goals. And it's this inclination to shortcut that's created the influx of shiny new objects into the marketplace. So how do we know then which of these will actually add value to our lives rather than take us down a trail that is out of sync with our ultimate end goals? First, we must acknowledge our natural inclination to shortcut. Denying this fact will lead you down a road of greater distraction and frustration because you're trying your best to make your business or your life a success, but it's not working. And let me be clear, there's nothing wrong with this inclination. It's this inclination that has allowed our species to adapt and to thrive throughout the ages. However, just as we are technically more connected today than ever before, we are also seeing more reports of isolation, depression, and loneliness than ever before. And the reason we see this is because virtual connections act as a substitute to meet our natural inclination to have in-person, meaningful, and long-lasting connections with others. The same applies when we think about our inclination to find a shortcut. Now, second, we must get clear on our end goal. Now, I know this seems obvious, but in a world of great distraction and information overload, the end goal is often forgotten in the chaos of the day-to-day. And I'll discuss how to gain greater clarity on that end goal in another video, but for now, I will simply say that your end goal needs to be clearly defined in relation to measurable outcomes, things such as an increase in revenue, a decrease in stress, an increase in market share, or an increase in overall well-being. Third, we must evaluate whether this promised shortcut equates to increased efficiency, and that's efficiency in time, energy, and capital investment. Just think of all the CRMs out in the market today. We have thousands of apps, programs, and systems that are supposed to help us stay in touch with our existing and prospective customers, the vast majority of which are way more complicated and time-consuming than what is actually necessary. So, the easiest way to determine whether the shiny new object is a worthwhile investment is to get clear on the efficiency gains that it's supposed to provide. If they are not listed, then reach out to the suppliers or developers and ask them directly. They should be able to tell you. And there you have it, 3 steps to avoid the shiny new object syndrome. As always, I hope this has been of value to you. Please share this video with others who you think could greatly benefit from it. And of course, please feel free to share and comment on social media. Also, please keep the questions and the suggestions coming to me. I truly enjoy hearing from each of you. And just to make it easier for you, here's what I'd like to hear from you specifically. What is the one thing that you feel is standing in your way to creating the future that you want to see? Send your response to me directly at jared@thejarednicholsgroup.com, and I'll address those issues in a separate post or in a separate video altogether. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next week.